And as we just saw the other day, actually within the last month, we got two, I think it's within the last month. The Guardian did that story recently about how Kwame Ture, who they would only refer to as Stokely Carmichael, not wanting to acknowledge his name change and his political evolution, but the article pointed out that that the British state had been working with the West to surveil him, put him under surveillance, and to limit his ability specifically to spread the idea that Black power meant socialism and Pan-Africanism. So I thought that was, for those of us who study this history, that's not news, but I thought it was important to see that come out in The Guardian, specifically noting that it was his socialism and Pan-Africanism, the idea that Black people in the United States were part of an African diaspora that needed to organize, unify for specifically as an Nkrumahist Tureist, for a United States of Africa under scientific socialism. So while Kwame Ture and others were redefining Black power along those more appropriate lines, you of course had Nixon and the US state redefining openly Black power as Black capitalism and mainstream participation in electoral politics, and actively saying, as Nixon did, we don't want Black power to be defined by the Kwame Tures. We want to define it on our terms, which in today's United States is playing out perfectly, where power is identified often with business development and Black capital. It's almost like a perfect success story from their point of view. But all of this was being built up and shaped, and particularly, again, from my own point of view and my interest around the field of mass communication, again, and I said specifically, it developed as a euphemism for psychological warfare. In the post-Second World War moment, as the US wanted to solidify itself as the single hegemon in the world,